Thank you, Dee. Our next guest worked to help families and individuals experiencing homelessness secure and maintain a home again. We welcome Lorraine Ponder, Executive Director, and David Miller, who's President of the Board of Directors of HomeAgain Richmond, to our show. And they're here to tell us about how the organization is celebrating its 40th anniversary. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I know neither one of you were there at that very first one.
No,
David, you're new to town, like 4 or 5 years?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's start with you and let's talk about that first place, though, that they had, because I know you know about it, and how much you've grown since then.
Yeah, well, HomeAgain started out in a small firehouse on Marshall Street and has grown from that to a 3-facility organization serving families with minor children, single men, and veterans. And we're also targeting seniors as well for service to end their homelessness.
You mentioned veterans in there, and you know, we don't want to see anybody homeless, but to think about somebody that served our country and in that capacity to be homeless, that just doesn't work. I mean, that's wrong, and it's wrong on all levels. But you say you have a facility over at McGuire.
Yes,
Yeah.
we partner with the VA actually and have done so for the past 20 years. And we have a facility housed on the campus of McGuire that serves veterans who are experiencing homelessness.
Yeah. David, you are right there trying to help and pull things together. And I noticed on the fact sheet I have for you guys that you have the word, you don't like to use the word shelter anymore. It's more like crisis housing. Obviously, that's a change. Why is that?
We like to think of people as wanting to move back into a home again. That's where our name comes from. The idea of a shelter seems to be a place where you would put somebody that isn't ready to move. We want to think of that as a transition from being on the streets into a more permanent housing situation. So the concept is to give them another chance. That's really what we're all about.
Yeah. And it's not just single men, which is, again, probably what we kind of see in our minds when we think about homelessness. But as you said, it's families, it's children. And obviously, a shelter is not the place for a child or anybody, but that home again part of it is the key, isn't it?
It is. Housing is just so very basic to our existence. When you think about the last time you had a common cold, you could go to your kitchen, get a cup of tea, crawl up in the bed, you know, and recuperate. Someone who is experiencing homelessness is challenged even to get over a cold. Yeah. Because of the lack of stable housing. Yeah,
it's hard to even imagine the challenges that they face, because unless you've lived it, there's no way to even take all of that in. This 40th anniversary, tell us about what's going to happen with that.
Well, the event is called the Key of Hope, and it'll take place on March the 5th, this coming Thursday at the Altria Theater. Still time for tickets. We'll have a cocktail hour, live auction, silent auction, and just some testimonies from folks who have gone through this experience and have come out on the other side.
And it's huge, coming out on the other side. Thank you both for all you're doing for our community. That celebration is again at the Altria Theater, March the 5th from 6 till 9 p.m. It's $150 per ticket. What a great cause. For more information, go to homeagainrichmond.org or please give them a call, 804-972-0813. You can also find them on social media as well. Thank you for joining us today. Our live show returns tomorrow at 9 a.m. right here on CBS 6. We hope to see you then. Have a great day.